You in the market for something?
I'm always in the market, man, but let's give us a problem. My wife?
Oh, okay.
Nope. Let me know when we're ready.
Recording in progress.
Ready? Okay. Smack, smack. I'm calling, I'm calling the June 16, 2026 West County Wastewater Infrastructure Operations and Environment Committee meeting to order at 10:02 a.m. Madam Clerk, please take the roll.
Here.
And Chair Alvarado?
Here.
We have a quorum.
Okay, thank you very much. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance or observe a moment of silence. Director Antila, please lead us in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, now is the time for public comments for items on the agenda. Madam Clerk, have we received any public comments?
We have not. If anyone wishes to comment on non-agenda items, please approach the podium or raise your hand in Zoom. Seeing none, we have no public comments.
Okay, thank you very much. Deputy General Manager Michael Savannah, please lead us through the rest of the agenda.
All right. Item number 1 on the agenda is to accept the minutes on the May 5th, 2026 Infrastructure Operation and Environment Committee special meeting. Madam Clerk, have we received any public comment on this item?
We have not. If anyone wishes to comment on item 1 minutes, please approach the podium or raise your hand in Zoom. Seeing none, we have no public comments.
Okay, can I get a motion to accept the minutes?
So moved.
And I second. Next item.
Item number 2 on the agenda is to receive an update on WCW solar infrastructure. Madam Clerk, have we received any public comment on this item?
We haven't. If anyone wishes to comment on item 2, solar infrastructure update, please approach the podium or raise your hand in Zoom. Seeing none, we have no public comment.
Okay, we have Angela Andrews, our Director of Infrastructure and Planning. She's going to give us a brief update on the solar infrastructure.
Thank you. I was actually going to ask if we can move to my item for the maintenance building. If that's
The
okay.
maintenance modular?
Yep.
Oh.
If that's
I
okay.
see. Okay. So we're reordering.
If not, we can do the solar. It's
No,
fine.
we can't.
I'm done.
You need to request it from the chair.
Oh, it's actually,
So the staff is requesting that instead of taking item 2 right now, that we move to item 3?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Absolutely.
thank you so much.
Whatever's-
Appreciate it.
Whatever's best for staff.
Okay, so we'll go to item 3. Item 3 on the agenda is to receive an update on the maintenance modular project. Madam Clerk, have we received any public comment on this item?
We have not. If anyone wishes to comment on item 3, maintenance modular project update, please approach the podium or raise your hand in Zoom. Seeing none, we have no public comments.
Okay. So we have Angela Andrews, our Infrastructure and Planning, Director of Infrastructure and Planning. She'll give us an update on our maintenance modular project.
Okay, great.
all right, thank you
Morning.
so much. Appreciate the
Yep.
shift there. I'm here to give an update on the maintenance modular building for the treatment facility. And this is a floor plan of the facility. It's a 30 by 60 building. It has 2 restrooms. There is a kitchenette that's not shown in the plan, but it is a about 6 offices as well as a hot desk area, and this is for maintenance staff to congregate and have meetings. And this building is actually already built. It is at the Will Scott Modular Company, and right now we are seeking permits for the facility. So I'll just give you a visual of what the building looked like from an elevation standpoint. As you can see here that it's a 3,000 square foot facility, and it would be placed near the clarifier area, near the, if you think of the parking lot, it's near the clarifier next to the parking lot. And so one of the things that we discovered as we were moving forward with installation of this building is all the permitting that's actually required for a modular facility. I think previous staff saw other modulars being installed at the plant, but those modulars were seen as construction very temporary. So those modulars that you see for the Clean and Green project, they're going to be removed after the project. This 3,000 square foot facility was seen as temporary, but the size of the facility, it triggered more from the county review. One of the things that they have given us is a 4-year period of how long we can use the facility, but we will have to go back to permitting to do an extension for that building. The other requirements that we have outlined here, as you can see, they're quite extensive as compared to a construction trailer. They are requesting a site plan, a drainage plan, landscaping plan, architectural plan, structural, geotechnical report, Title 24, which is pretty standard for the construction for buildings. Those are our energy compliance requirements. Stormwater control plan, Cal Green compliance, a survey letter, sanitary district approval, as well as environmental health permits. And then they are also requesting a school district fee, public works approval, grading permit, and fire district approval. So as you can see, it's an extensive list of permitting that's required for this facility. I will go through a brief timeline of where we're at right now. So we did receive proposals for design as well as to obtain these permits, but the pricing came out to be very expensive. So we actually canceled the bid, and now we are going to negotiate directly with the designer. That was approved by our legal team, that we can do this because of the cost was actually becoming more expensive than the building. So we are meeting with a designer actually today to review the requirements that are for this facility, and we are meeting at the plant to review the location. After we've already rejected the bids, we're coordinating with the designer directly. Next, we will focus on obtaining all the requirements for county submittal. Once we get a county package together and approved, that's when we can go to East Bay Mud. East Bay Mud would take 8 weeks to review, but that is required for the water service that is required for the kitchenette area. Then we will get our environmental health permit and building delivery. So the schedule is tentative right now. We are still trying to engage a designer for us to have an updated schedule, and I'm more than happy to come back to IOE to report back once we get a designer engaged and we have a schedule. And then we will start tying in utilities. We actually have a lot of the equipment already ordered and delivered here. So the IT should be not as extensive given that we've already have the materials here. Then we will have furniture delivery. So once we understand the timing of when we think we're going to get drawings and when we're going to get approvals, we'll order that furniture. There's already been communication and meetings internally with maintenance staff of what they would like to see internal furniture order. So we would pull the trigger in terms of ordering the furniture for delivery, but that is usually about 12 to 14 weeks. So we are still in the process of just focusing on getting our permits right now. And then we'll have the building open. So this is not the standard order of things for installation of buildings, but I think we are definitely having a lot of lessons learned, and we are continuing to move forward with the project. And I am available for any questions.
Okay,
Other than timeline, today we'll meeting with the designer and we will give an update on timeline as soon as possible.
okay, great, fantastic. Director Ventila, questions, comments?
Yep. Questions. So this is considered a building and not a trailer? And
There-
so that elevated the
Yes.
permitting process?
Yes, and the other thing that elevated this process is that they are considering this building to be in a floodplain. That's why we have so many permitting requirements as well.
And then what about potable water? Is the water going to be brought in or
We're
is it going
gonna-
to be plumbed in?
Right now, we do have preliminary tie-in that would need to be tied in. So we do have a line that staff has installed, but we will still engage a designer to make sure that line is going to be okay for us to connect to the building to do a tie-in with the utilities.
And it'll be wired for 110, will it be wired for 220?
It should be, well, it will be wired for whatever the designer requires for the electrical, but I imagine it would be a 220 voltage, yeah.
Okay, and then it's open 24/7?
It would be
Once
for,
it's-
once it's for the maintenance
Yeah.
crew. If they have different shifts, that would be up to our director of plant operations.
And then the school district fee,
Yeah, that was something that I discovered as well after requesting the list of requirements. So the Planning and Support Services team, we went directly to the county and just requested all the things that are required for this building. And that was identified, and that amount is to be determined right now. We didn't imagine having a school district fee to be part of this project, but the county's requesting it.
I get it. I know why.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. Well, thank you, thank
Maybe
you.
you can tell me why. Okay.
You all set? All right, thank you, I'm all set as well. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you.
Appreciate the update.
No problem.
So we'll call public comment again, going back to 2, just to be sure.
Please do.
All right. So if anyone has we're going to move to item 2, solar infrastructure update. If anyone has any public comments on item 2, please approach the podium or raise your hand in Zoom. We have no comments.
So we have Judy Chin here today, and she will give us an update on our solar infrastructure update.
Good morning,
Good
Chair
morning.
Alvarado and Director Rentila. My name is Judy Chen. I am the Capital Programs and Engineering Manager with West County Wastewater. Today, we would like to present you the solar facility update. This is part of the Clean and Green project, and I believe that our project manager has been here presenting you with the status update of Clean and Green. But today, we're gonna focus on the solar facility update.
Okay,
Now, with the Clean and Green, there are multiple places throughout our facility, whether it's the hilltop location as well as the treatment plant, the water quality resource and recovery treatment plant, as well as multiple locations throughout the lift stations. So here are just some visual look of where the solar panel has been installed at the hilltop. It's right there at the parking lot. So as soon as you drive into the parking lot, you may see a cover, which is the solar panel. With the treatment plant, we have been implementing multiple phases of the solar installation over there at the treatment plant. And here is just a visual look at the multiple lift station. We have a Lakeside, we have Atlas, we have a Tower Hill, also being part of the Clean and Green for the solar facilities. Now, with the treatment plant, currently there are multiple places with there are existing solar panel over there at the treatment plant, and the goal is to, once we have our own solar facility being installed, we will be removing those solar panels. And the reason why is because those solar panel is owned by third parties currently.
okay.
Yes, okay. And it has been there for a number of years. Sometimes it requires some maintenance. So with the new facility that we are installing, it will be owned by West County Wastewater and maintained by us as well. And Optera will be coming in. We contracted with Optera, and they will be coming annually to maintain those facilities. So we have a better control when it comes to the maintenance. Now, the total solar installation will be around 1,000 kilowatt, and cogen production will be 2.7 and 3.7 million watt per year. So, all right. And so far, we have installed the solar panel over here at the hilltop, as well as slowly implementing over there at the treatment plant. And multiple lift station has been installed those solar panel. What we are trying to do is the security, okay? We have heard about some vandalism over there at the lift station, and the security is our priority. So we want to enhance our security over there. Also, the vegetation maintenance, the climate, the weather, it's great for the vegetation. So vegetation management is also on our list, and also the preventive maintenance. In able to keep machinery, keep running, the preventive maintenance is also one of the key components that we want to keep in the book. So what's next? What's next? So once the around the September, all of the solar panel will be installed, and once those project has been completed, we will start removing those solar panel that doesn't belong to West County wastewater. So this is just a brief update about the solar panel project, and that is part of the Clean and Green project. Yeah, any questions?
Okay, Director Antila, questions, comments?
Both. So when this old antiquated solar system was originally installed, my niece, her husband came up here, and he's the water master for Visalia. And for some reason, they heard about our solar system down in Visalia. It was the state of the art back then, and he was impressed by it. But I know that it's been basically dormant for quite some time. I also wanted to mention that the reason I've been asking about the solar system is because at the RNCC meetings for the last 2 months, last month, the city of Richmond told us that there's been over $2 million worth of copper theft. And at our last meeting, they said there's been some more copper theft, mainly in Marina Bay, Hilltop, and along the Parkway. So I appreciate us being forward-thinking. So thank you for the presentation.
Thank you, sir.
And I have no questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate the update.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judy. The next item is item 4, is to receive an update on the Force Main Assessment Project. Madam Clerk, have we received any public comment for this item?
We have not. If anyone has any questions on, or excuse me, any comments on Force Main Assessment Project update, please approach the podium or raise your hand in Zoom. Seeing none, we have no public comments.
So we have William Silver here today. He's a project manager in infrastructure and planning, and he will give us an update on our Force Main Assessment Project.
Hello, committee members. Appreciate being able to be here today to talk to you about this important project for the district. As you know, this project we've been assessing our pipelines for the last 5 years, and we're now approaching the final phase of a very comprehensive assessment that we've been doing. We've assessed all of our other force mains and lift stations, and the last part of this for us is to do this diagnostic tool run. So next slide, please. Oh, there we go. So like I was saying, the first phase was done by PICA, and they completed it in 2023, but they created thousands of documents with images and compiled the plans for all of these. And so they've delivered a directory now for us. So we can access this information fast and easily. And now the next phase is with Pressure Pipe Consulting Company, and the board approved a contract with them, and we've now solicited for the civil work that's needed for them to complete their final assessment and tool run. Pressure Pipe Consulting, basically they have this, this technology, which I'm sure, as you guys are familiar, that anything that is 15 years old that has technology is now totally antiquated. And so some of the traditional ways of assessing a pipeline are no longer relevant. And so Pressure Pipe Consulting Company is blending old technology like foam pigging, but new technology. You can see their that the electronics inside of the pig are very small and are custom made just for our pipeline, and it's about that size. So it doesn't require that we have big, long shutdowns. We don't have to set up a lake tank at the ball field, and we're going to be moving into the construction phase here in the next couple months so that they can accomplish their final assessment. So in order to do this, they'll have to set up some bypasses. You can see in the top image there. They'll also set up a launch and receive barrel. That's the second image, slightly lower down. And the final image on the bottom is the locations where construction will occur. Like I mentioned earlier, the solicitation for the civil work is out, and we'll be accepting a proposal from a civil contractor, and the board of directors will be asked to approve a contract to a civil contractor in July, the second meeting. Okay, so this is the type of data that Pressure Pipe Consulting Company will be giving us, in addition to just scanning the pipe for defects. It'll be putting together a map of every defect. So not only will it be exactly mapping our pipeline, if we find any issues, we'll be able to know exactly where to dig down. We'll have an idea of how deep it is and exactly where it is, and that'll help us be really efficient with any repairs that we need to make. They'll deliver the data to us in a variety of different ways, and from there, we'll be able to make the next decision about what we want to do with this pipeline. Any questions from any committee members?
Sure, thank you for the presentation. Director Antila, questions, comments?
Yeah, I was wondering, how did they used to do it?
Well, the gold standard has been a tool from Pika. It's about 15 feet long, and it moves through the pipeline very slowly, and it scans. It moves about 12 feet per minute. This methodology can move about 50 feet per second. So it can move through very fast. So although it doesn't deliver the same resolution, us needing to know microscopic level information about our pipeline is just not necessary. And it was so much more onerous and expensive to do that. Furthermore, the older technology doesn't map the pipe very well because it uses there's a gyroscope inside of the device, and the faster the gyroscope moves, the more as the pipeline zigs and zags, it picks up data. And so moving at 12 feet per minute, the gyroscope doesn't pick up that much. So this tool will move fast, pick up lots of mapping data for us, and then that mapping data will be able to be used to help us place every little defect. So they'll correlate known features and align that with the mapping data it picks up, and that's the main differences between the old technology and the new technology.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because a lot of people don't understand that technology can actually save you a lot of money, time, and be a lot safer.
Yeah, this is, another feature of this is that the older technology is actually millions of dollars, very large, and if it were to get stuck in the pipeline, it requires that you immediately dig the pipeline up to retrieve the tool. This one, encased in a foam pig, if it were to get stuck, it basically disintegrates and it pushes the tool out and through, and so the risk factor is significantly less.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me here to present.
Thanks for the presentation. Much appreciated.
Thank you, Will. Next on the agenda is item 5, reports on issues or matters pertaining to the work of the committee. Madam Clerk, on this item.
We have not. If anyone has any comments on reports, please approach the podium or raise your hand in Zoom. Seeing none, we have no public comments.
So we have our calendar forecast. So in the July 14th committee meeting, we plan to bring an odor mitigation update as well as an update on Raven. Our general manager is here. Andrew, you have anything?
Hello, gentlemen. Andrew Cloud, General Manager. I do, but it's kind of a question for you, Michael. I don't want to put you necessarily on the spot, but I think you can give a quick summary to the board members here of just, we heard from Will on the force main assessment, but where we were was with lots of force mains, single points of failure, no idea what their condition was. But we now have replaced a number of them. Some of them are redundant, and we have plans for some other replacement. Maybe give a real quick sort of overview of that, Michael? Or,
Sure.
he doesn't have it right in front of him, but I'm pretty sure he can recall the most of it.
Yeah. So I'll do my best. I know previous to our force main assessment program, we don't have any history of assessing the condition of our force mains. And our assessment program is relatively new. I think it is probably about 6 years old. So previous to that, we hadn't assessed any of our force mains. We had a number of failures on our force mains. I believe at this point we've replaced 3 of our force mains, which now have redundancy. One of them we're completing a redundancy on, that's Hilltop Green, but we've replaced Angela? Huh? No, I'm okay. We've replaced a leg of Hilltop Green that we still need to complete for the redundancy, but we have one completely new force main there, and then we replaced Carriage Hills. And then we have assessed all of our force mains, including the one that Will is currently talking about. The assessment we're doing now is above and beyond what we needed to do to satisfy some things from the water board. So we have a substantial progress in that program. We are continuing to assess force mains, and as we find issues, we are replacing them. We have one force main which is slated for replacement, La Honda, which is connected to slide area on San Pablo Dam Road. So that project, I believe, from the county, our current assessment is that project, the county's project on San Pablo Dam Road, will be completed later next year, latter part of next year, at which point we'll try to complete our La Honda replacement as well. If I missed anything, Angela, feel free to add in, but that's, in a nutshell, that's where we are with our force mains.
Okay, great. Thank you for the information. Director Antila, any questions regarding the report?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you, this property, Terra Hills, this right here, there's a school next to it. Mm-hmm. It's called Seaview. That's a surplus property. It's it's going to be up for sale. We don't know if it's going to be developed into housing. They're looking at workforce housing. So I just wanted to alert you guys to that fact.
Well, thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, Director Antila, anything future committee meetings?
I'd like to hear about AI and the cost savings, if we can quantify that in any way, shape, or form. I know it's be very difficult, but I really think that the general public needs to understand that with technology, we're actually saving money, even though we have to spend money. You have to you make money by spending money.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, anything else? All right. So the next Infrastructure Operations and Environment Committee meeting is scheduled for July 14th, 2026 at 10 a.m. If nothing further, this meeting is adjourned at 10:31. Thank you, everyone.
I get it. We just gotta feed information, because a lot of, they're just gonna feed information, that's all. Because a lot of this stuff, because a lot of this information, the staff reports, when, this is how they justify, requests. That's provided here. It's provided in staff reports. I'm saying, it's already, it's been provided, is my point.
It's almost like they're not doing this stuff. They want us to come and talk to them.
That's all I was saying.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you.
Yeah. No, I'm good. No, I gotta turn off Foxcast.
Rip off one of these.